Well, hello there. Look, this is going to be rushed today. 2 extremely quick messages from me. I'm away today for the weekend. I may even record a couple while I'm away tomorrow, but I don't know if I fancy that. Back Sunday, so I'm going to record something later on Sunday, I would imagine. Not seen much of the news today. I've not seen much in the news, but I've not seen much of the news, so I don't really know what's going on. So I'll just give you a quick message to something I seen on the TV this morning that, again, I didn't get. And then I've got one regarding the hot topic on my channel, which has been horse racing tipsters. It's created a lot of interest in the last 2 days, more than most anything else in a 2-day period for such a fledgling channel. But the bit I seen on TV today, it was this morning, I think it was Good Morning Britain. They had old Eddie IZZARD on there. It was weird at the start of the show, 6 o'clock. They said, we've got old Eddie coming on later and she's going to tell you all about this, and that. And I rewound that. I thought, she? I know he dresses, you know, it could be Janet or John from One Day Text. I do know that, but when he's dressed as Eddie, I'm sure he's he. Anyway, so I rewound it, and yeah, Eddie will be on later and she'll be telling us about, and I thought, well, I don't get it, but I'll see him later. Anyway, I recorded the show. I record them all every day, see what's going on, and I just watch any bits that are of interest. Went to the end of the show because he was on the end of the show today, and this time he's dressed up as more a Janet than he is a John. He's got the old lippy on. I don't think he had a frock on. I think he had a skirt on and a bit of the old high boots, and I don't know if they were tights or I don't know what they were, but there was something on his legs. I don't know what they were. But say he had the lippy on. He had his hair buffeted up a little bit. You know, he has short hair. So I think then he was obviously passing off as a woman, but she was still calling him Eddie and still calling him she. No, he was just a woman then, so I understand the she bit, but I don't understand why she was calling him Eddie. And he was on there in the main as much as anything else to say that he's now going by a name that he's always wanted for many, many, many years. It was a lady's name. I can't think what it was. It could have been Susan. It probably wasn't. I can't remember because I watched it 3 or 4 hours ago. And I just thought the whole episode was strange. The fact that he was dressed as a man, she was calling him Eddie, but calling him she. And then I think when he was dressed as a woman and still looked probably as much like a man, but a bit more feminine maybe, then I think she was calling him she again. I didn't get it, and I just found the whole thing sort of strange. Don't get me wrong, he's not one of these people I don't think like the other fella, is it? The Sam Smith, and like a lot of others throughout the world now that are saying you've got to refer to me as it this or that or them or they or whatever else. I don't think he does all of that, and I think if he wants to be spoken to as whatever it may be on any certain day, if they say the wrong title, he doesn't get offended by it, because I think he realises it's as strange for us as it is for anybody else, you know, because I say we don't know what they are. Some of these people want to be from 1 minute to the next. Everything changes on a daily or even hourly basis, but I just found the whole thing really, really weird. I don't know if anybody else seen it or anyone agrees, but I can't understand why when a bloke is dressed as a bloke and called Eddie, he's being called she. I just thought it was strange. Anyway, that's me. There's a few on here about gender. It's a shame they've not much been watched. Some of them deserve more. I know I've done them myself, but I'm proud of a couple of them. Don't get me wrong. I know had they been watched by the wrong people, I'd have got massive brickbats and all the name calling in the world, because I know the gender brigade will not be happy with some of my views, but I think I share the views of most probably male or females in Britain over the age of about sort of 50, 55 years of age. I've got, as I said before, I'm not sexist, racist, homophobic, religiousist, you know, such word. I don't care what anyone is, what they are, what they dress as, what they like in the world, what politics they have, what religion they have. It doesn't matter to me. None of it matters to me. What I do mind is when we're told we've got to say this, we've got to say that, we've got to do this, we've got to do that, and we've got to do it now. And if we don't, we're going to be shouted at, we're going to be jumped upon and all that palaver. The whole thing really annoys me. But anyway, that's just me. We're all different than me. Thankful for you all. You're lucky that you don't live in my head, ladies and gents, because it's a quandary from time to time. I love this world in many days, and there's many days it does my absolute nutting. Anyway, I'll let you get on.